Greetings, dear ones. Thank you for joining me for the monthly channeled inspirational reading by astrological sign for all sun, moon, and rising signs for the month of May 2015. This is only a general reading which may or may not specifically resonate with you. If you would like to order a personal reading so that I may tune in to your concerns and your situation to assist you with gaining more clarity personally, please check out my website at naturallyhighlife.com. To order a personal reading with me is easy. Thank you so much for listening. Now on to the reading. Cancer. I did a 7-card rainbow spread for you. Clarity of belief, believe and succeed, open up came up reversed, rebuild, dreams coming true, and simply love came up. And Archangel Uriel's freedom card came up for you as well. This month, it looks as though you're looking for someone to come in and to make things right. It looks as though you haven't been feeling your full self for maybe about the last 2 weeks. And I see some energies in the way of relationships that could use some healing. Maybe it was because of a conversation that was had between you and another. Maybe something also in there about custody and child support, but also something having to do with someone with your children. Also, I do see that you have a month which is going to be dependent on you speaking your truth more than you may want to. You may feel a bit more extroverted in the month, although there is Mercury retrograde coming up around the 18th of May. And so early on, even in the month, even you may feel a pull to finish up older projects because you need to probably clarify some of the things that you're working on right now that aren't making sense to you, and you're wondering, perhaps I see you standing at a standstill, wondering why a project isn't moving forward in the way that you would like. I see you also being very restless. And that restless feeling that you have is something that you've been kind of leaning on others to help, to want them to help you to get out of that. And but others may be a bit confused as to how and what that is and how they should do that. It shows the resolution looking to be you focusing on what has been working so far, and emotionally that you are going to feel a relief this month, but it's going to assist you also in really gathering up your strength emotionally and looking at what, like I said, has been working up until now and placing all of your love and your focus there. This month will definitely call for a very strong focused intent, as certain things in your life are going to be shifting, especially spiritually for you. You definitely have a message from your spirit which is probably coming through, which is telling you that you may need to change some things and shift some things around so you can get a different result. It is showing that you have been doing a wonderful job up until now anyway, but you've got to be focused more so on the long-term plan and what is down the line, more so, several years down the line, not just in a year or 2 years, not short term, but very long term, looking further and further on, and then looking at the potential growth that could happen from there. And you may not be able to see all of the details, but the month of May is going to prove very well for you to be able to dream and imagine some of what the details could look like, And if you're not able to really paint a great picture in your mind as to what it looks and feels like for you, then just focus on, what could be. Because imagining is what is also going to help your dreams to come true. It is also going to help to paint that canvas of dreams that you're so wanting to have put together for you. I also see you're going to really get mentally, you're going to get some answers and some things that you have been wanting clarification on and wanting things to certainly settle, especially in the business area, especially in regards to work and money. Certain decisions that you're feeling that you need to make in order to move forward, in order to get some traveling in, and to make some power moves. You're going to get some real clear answers this month as to what you should do next. And prior to, maybe about even all the way back to last year, December, if you look back all the way to then and about, to see what you were working on, then you will get some sort of a picture as to what this month is going to resurface for you to begin working on those areas again. I do see that you have come through some really troubled times, and you're definitely looking at a brighter outlook now, and you're maybe not feeling as moody and maybe if you were feeling sad about things not working out, now you're beginning to see how people and things are in your life for a reason, and that it's not so bad if they aren't going to be there to play the role that you thought they were there to play. I see you looking at how you can maximize not using a person, but maximizing collaborating with certain people that are around you. There's a woman and a man here, I see, and getting people to come in and to assist you with getting your force field together, with getting your foundation straight in the structure. And there is some people that do have some really bright insight. And, just be mindful that you don't allow someone to come in and try to sweep your ideas under the rug, or someone who is thinking that they have the answers and that you don't, because this is your life path and you do have the answers to your life. They're there. It's all about uncovering and seeing and being, someone who is going to allow the answers to come to them, because things are there, and sometimes they may not resonate at one point, but a little down the line, if you are listening, the same message that came to you once can be shown to you again, and you're like, oh, that's what that is. It's going to be also about you doing more than reflecting this month. Because of Mercury retrograde, it could cause you to want to be even more reflective, but I see it having a different effect on you this month. So in regards to Mercury retrograde, which is taking place from May 18th to June 11th in Gemini, it is going to, perhaps for some people, it tends to cause some delays in certain areas, especially in the area of communication, in thinking ideas, certain things coming up, especially if a person isn't being patient. Now, I'm not an astrologer, but I am an astrology enthusiast and have been forever. But listen to your astrology, your favorite astrology people, to find out more about how this looks for you. But it does show in the cards, though, it is a good time to back up, the memory of computers and technology, certain things that you have like that. But it's generally not a time to start something new. So I see in your reading that you may be a bit frustrated because you have certain things popping up that you want to move forward on, but it's showing that it's a good time to go backwards. and to look at things that have not been finished before, that need to be brought forward. Things are going to be coming to a culmination, and that is something to be excited about. Other things about Mercury retrograde: it is a good time to finish up unfinished business. If you have some things with you and your love, things that just haven't been said, I see that someone has really been wanting to talk and share and speak up. It could be you, could be the other person, could be other people if you are single and in dating, getting to know different people, or this could be with a friend or friends. So it could also be a family thing where something has happened with you and your mother, and some things needed to be said. Someone got off and said something that may have sparked something in the other person. Someone's feelings could have gotten hurt between any of these people, and they didn't speak up. And maybe that conversation that needed to happen then is going to come up and happen this particular month. And it would be a good time, because then once the next month does come, it's going to be smooth sailing, and smooth sailing without feeling heavy, without feeling burdened, about how things have been or were. And as far as, getting the speaking aspect together and working on the communication area, what is going to assist you there is working on the area of opening up and speaking your truth more than you have been. And this is not for all of you. This is for some of you, because this is a general reading. But if it's for you, then you know it's you. The area to work on is the throat chakra. And, that's for the area of communication. And wearing the color blue is going to assist. The sound A is very good to, use that with your voice. And that's A-E-H. And so that's going to work on, some mental things. And it's going to, the mental and your communication are connected. Your throat chakra, working with turquoise and aquamarine, azurite, something like that. Those stones are good to use for the throat chakra. Beyond that, it is going to be a good time for family, a good time to get together with community and to get some events together, to network. It's a great time for you to get out and network, even if it's over the phone, over the internet, and connect with people who are on, some of the things that you're on, so you can begin to move forward after the month of May even further. So yeah, even if you just plan it and you don't so much do it in your planner, that's going to prove very good for you as well. So once you get into that energy, the next thing that is coming up for you is showing that your thoughts around if you can succeed may have been stagnant, and that's quite all right. I do see if you connect with community, if you connect with, and you tend to be very community oriented, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs, you tend to like the traditional structure of family as well. I see some of those ideas being tested though. And some of the people that have been coming into your life may not have the same type of ideas, or, they may not want the same thing. And that is showing that, you can still hold on to your truth and what you want. But if you are to visualize what it is that you want, really, really focus and zoom in on that, it is going to really help you to bring it to life. The archangel that did come up for you also is Archangel Uriel. And Archangel Uriel's card of freedom. And what is that showing for you? It's showing that in love, and even the area of love making, you may be called to come out of your shell more. You may be being called to look at your life and to look at the other person's life who you are pursuing, who may be pursuing you, and look at how you fit into the scheme of things, and know that you are enough as you are, but that it is okay to visualize, and it's okay to fantasize, and it's all right to come out of the box some, and to not be afraid to be more than you think you are, because you're far greater than you may think you are. So this month is showing that if you're looking for freedom in your career, you're wanting to be more of an entrepreneur, you're wanting to do more on your own, to be your own boss, to step out and to do something new, then it is a good time to set the tone for that this particular month. It is a great month to feel refreshed about the steps that you've already been taking to get there. It does show that you're right in alignment with getting the freedom that you are seeking. And how do you go about doing that? Well, especially in love, you've got to let go. You've got to trust. You've got to trust somebody. Even if it's just trusting yourself, which may be a monumental thing for some of you to do. And being honest with yourself about what it is that you're experiencing in your life. Reflecting on the people who are really there for you. And I know for you Cancers that it is very important for you to have people there in your life who are loyal. And sometimes you do various things, to test people's loyalty and to see how they are in your life, how strong they are. And so this month, work on the trust factor. And I do see somebody coming back into your life, though, who you did care about a great deal. And you're going to be really contemplating whether or not to let this person back into your life or not. But, exchange some ideas, do some networking. You don't have to make any solid decisions. And that is going to prove to be very good for you. Beyond that, that's your reading for May, dear Cancer. Thank you so much for all of your support. I love reading all of your comments and feedback. This month, I'd like to send out a special message of love to all mothers, especially for Mother's Day. Thank you, mothers, for all that you do. Stay strong. This is the third series of channeled monthly tarot readings by Astrological Sign. I appreciate you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and for sharing these videos. If you would like to work closer with me, please visit my website at naturallyhighlife.com for personal readings, classes, and for weekly articles. And don't forget to connect and follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, whichever you use. And please find me under the name Sarita Daily. On Facebook, you'll find me under the same name. My middle name is on there as well, which is Sarita Alita Daily. Peace and blessings to you. Enjoy your month of May, and may it be most beautiful.